Welcome back to the channel. If you've been following modern cloud security, you know that the traditional network perimeter is completely dead. Today, we are diving deep into implementing zero trust using conditional access policies. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to design, structure, and deploy enterprise-grade access policies that protect your cloud workloads without frustrating your end users. Let's get started. First, let's establish why zero trust is non-negotiable. In the cloud era, users log in from personal laptops, smartphones, and public coffee shop Wi-Fi. The core tenet of zero trust is simple. Never trust, always verify. We no longer care if a request comes from inside your corporate office IP address. Every single access request must be explicitly verified using rich context, evaluating identity, device health, location, and real-time risk before granting entry. To build an effective system, we need to understand the architecture and principles that govern adaptive decision-making. Let me walk you through the three core pillars that drive every policy you will ever write. Pillar number 1, verify explicitly. Always authenticate based on all available data points, including multi-factor authentication, device state, and anomaly detection. Pillar 2, least privilege access. Give users just-in-time and just enough access to perform their job, nothing more. And Pillar 3, assume breach. Structure your environment, assuming an attacker is already inside the network, minimizing blast radius through micro-segmentation and continuous token evaluation. At the center of this framework sits the policy engine, the central brain of zero trust. In Microsoft Entra ID or similar identity platforms, conditional access acts as this intelligent engine. It continuously processes incoming signals from identity providers, endpoint managers like Intune, and threat intelligence feeds. It instantly decides whether to grant access, challenge with MFA, or block the connection outright. Let me show you how a request flows through the engine in real time. Step 1. A user requests access to an app. Step 2. Telemetry is gathered from the device, location, and user status. Step 3. The policy engine evaluates all matching rules, simultaneously using AND and OR logic. Step 4. Enforce the decision instantly. If the policy requires a compliant device and the user is on an unmanaged phone, access is stopped right at the front door. So what signals feed into these policies? We group them into three primary layers. First, identity signals, user roles, executive status, or high-risk sign-in alerts generated by AI. Second, device compliance signals, checking if the machine is enrolled in MDM, encrypted with BitLocker, and healthy according to EDR sensors. Third, network and app signals, detecting untrusted locations, impossible travel, or sensitive cloud apps like financial portals. When we connect these pieces together, signals move into the policy engine, which computes the risk score and outputs an automated enforcement action. If risk is low, seamless single sign-on occurs. If risk is elevated, passwordless, MFA or FIDO, two authentication is triggered. If risk is critical, the session is terminated automatically. Here is a stat every cloud architect needs to remember. Enforcing conditional access with phishing-resistant MFA blocks over 99.9% of automated identity attacks. Furthermore, simply enforcing a policy that blocks legacy authentication protocols like IMAP or POP3 instantly shuts down over 80% of brute force and password spray attempts in your tenant. Now, how do you organize these policies in production without creating a messy policy sprawl? You use a structured naming and tiering framework. Standard practice uses clear prefixes, CA001 to 099 for tenant-wide global baselines, CA100s for strict administrator controls requiring FIDO, two security keys, CA200s for internal employees requiring managed devices, and CA300s for external guests with restricted browser sessions. As you advance from basic passwords up to full conditional access with device compliance, your security baseline jumps from 25% to 98%. Notice how each added layer compounds your security posture, turning identity into an impenetrable security perimeter. If you found this breakdown valuable, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out the link in the description to download the complete PDF architecture guide and policy template cheat sheet. Drop your questions in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.